I can't say I'm surprised by this, but at the same time, it is what it is. It's how the market is shifting for everyone nowadays. Everything is going up in price. And that's exactly what's happening here with the PS5. Sony will be increasing the price of the PS5 moving forward. PS5 will go up to $650, while the digital edition will be $600. The PS5 Pro will be $900. Which it gets to a point where at that point you start to think about maybe like a handheld PC, like an ROG Ally X, right, at $1,000 that you can plug into a monitor. Again, are you going to get PS5 Pro or PS5 in any way? Graphics, no. But it just gets to a point where this is just ridiculous. I mean, and I think I've said this many times on this channel when it comes to the prices of consoles nowadays, with Xbox jacking up their prices and now with Sony as well. It's getting to a point where it's just you're pricing out the consumer. You're pricing out the people buying your products. And a lot of the speculation is the reason why they're doing this is because they want the PS6 to be released at $1,000. And if they jack up the prices now, it's going to make it a lot easier to transition to a PS6 at $1,000. One thing I will say about that concept and why I would kind of disagree with that is the PS6 isn't supposed to come out till like 2029 now. There's rumors it's coming out next year. There's rumors it's coming out in 2029. There's a lot of different rumors, but with that being said, by 2029, I do believe fully the AI bubble will burst. And I think all of these stuff will be a lot cheaper. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that is the speculation for this. But again, I mean, it's the same concept with Xbox. Same concept with Nintendo now. Nintendo now is saying that they're going to raise the price of the Switch 2. Which kind of interests me a lot because the Switch 2 apparently sold really, really good at first. But the last couple months haven't been the greatest. But it's not like it's not selling at all. It's still selling good. It just hasn't been the same as, the beginning of the Switch 2 life cycle. So, it is what it is. Like I said before, I'm not too shocked by this. And this is why the Steam machine is going to come out like $1,200, $1,300. And everyone's going to be ticked off. But that's just kind of how it is nowadays. And here's another thing I do want to go ahead and bring up real fast is, and shout out to Nick here for posting this. If you don't know, Sony now does a thing called dynamic pricing, where if you haven't bought anything on PlayStation Network in a bit of time, and you search up a game, you're going to get an extreme crazy discount on that game. Where if you have been playing, I was going to say Nintendo, you've been playing PS5 a lot, and been, buying games, and, you have a crazy library, whatever, you're going to have to pay full price for the game. You're going to have to pay what the game actually costs. Because it's incentivizing people who don't spend money that often to now spend money on PlayStation Network. Where people who have been playing on PlayStation Network, spending money already, and are loyal customers, it kind of says, hey, you're going to stay anyway. Right? You've been buying these games for normal prices anyway. Why would we give you guys discounts when we already know you're going to buy these games? We want the people who aren't buying these games to now start buying these games. It fluffs over the person who's loyal to your brand and who has been on your brand for a very long time. But we know with this industry nowadays, I feel like loyalty isn't really a thing anymore. Nvidia has shown that very, very clearly. It is all about money. It's all about money signs. It's all about making the most profits possible. Back in the day, it used to be about, making sure the consumer's happy, making sure you have good consumer products, and, creating this brand that you can really take and create these crazy monopolies with, but people support it because of how good the brand is. Nowadays, that's not the case. Nowadays, it's, hey, how much money can we make? And then put our tail between our legs and run away. it has changed completely. With that being said, it is what it is. I know I said a lot this video, but I think we all expected this to happen. This is not something where it's like it's blindsided. I think a lot of people expected, given the circumstance and the layout of everything, Sony would eventually jack up the prices. Every company will. And as a consumer, we're left just holding the bill. Or you just don't buy what these jacked up prices are. You kind of vote with your, wallet. You vote by saying, hey, I'm not going to accept it. And eventually, stuff happens and these companies, enough people do it, these companies start learning, wow, we're going to have to change some things. We'll see. Anyway, see you guys in the next one, though.